Let's have a conversation.
I want to take this time to thank everybody for their support of myself, Mark, and the music and mental health movement. Please take this time to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified of when I drop some more great content. Thank you. What's going on, everybody? I'm back here on this page. I'm feeling pretty good, feeling savvy. How are you? So this is my first day back here. I was planning to come back on Sunday, but as I was going through and recording my content, I was like, you know what? I want to throw up a live really quick just to check in with everybody and see how it has been going for all of you. Hi, Ashley. How's it going? So my week was a tough one, but I made it through the week, and here we are on Saturday. I didn't start my work week on on Monday. I started on Tuesday, and I had decided to take a break from the page, but I didn't know how much I would need that break until I actually got into my new routine. It's a big shift to go from waking up in the morning, figuring out what I want to do, figuring out things that are meaningful and enjoyable to me, traveling, moving around, going to the city, going on these different shows and all this different stuff that I was doing, versus getting up and clocking in to my job and knowing that I'm going to have to sit there and go into meetings and field calls, do notes and stuff like that, care plans, just a lot of things that were just out of my mind that I was not mentally prepared to start doing again. So that's all of what hit me on the first day. It was just a wave of feeling of hopelessness and sadness. A wave of that hit me on Tuesday, right before work. And people were telling me they're so glad to see me back at work, blah, blah, blah. I didn't feel that way. I was thinking to myself, I'm glad to see some of you guys and interact with you again. But in terms of doing the job, I can't say that I'm glad for that. It just came to the point where I ran out of my time off that was available for me to use. And you have to do what you have to do. But I'll say after 3 days on the job, I am now getting more used to being into that, but that's still not my normal thing. I think that I'm thankful for the time off because it really showed me that I enjoy doing things like this, where I can come on here and I can talk to different people. You know, I can express things that I have experienced in life. I can give opinions on different topics, on shows that I enjoy and different things that I enjoy. I can explore and create content. That is stuff that I have learned that I really love. So I'm going to keep plugging away at that and figuring out how I can find a way to do that as often as possible because life is too short not to be doing the things you love. Recently, a couple of days ago, I believe, a young friend of our family passed away. He had cancer. And every time something like that happens, I think to myself, our time here is limited. I always say this, our time here is limited. So why are you going to follow somebody else's blueprint if it's not something that makes you happy? Imagine you spent all your time doing things just because you felt like I have to do it this way. And then you weren't here tomorrow. Would all of that have been worth it? I don't think so. So for me, I'm continuing to set goals for myself. I'm continuing to work towards the things that I want out of life and the type of life that I would like to live. And I'm going to do that endlessly. And like I always do, I want to thank the people who have encouraged me to do that. You're a big part of why I keep going. I'm glad you took some time off. Everyone needs that every once in a while, not even for vacation, just taking some days to yourself. Yeah, that I was already doing before I even left. Something that I've talked about before is that I started scheduling just random mental health days. Because sometimes people think you have to have a vacation planned to take days off, or it has to be for a doctor's appointment or a dental visit or something that you have to do during the time off. We're not built to just continually keep going. We have to take breaks. We have to take breaks. Hi, MC. How's it going? Yeah, like I was telling everyone, I was planning to hop on here Sunday, but today I'm in the studio. So I wanted to hop in here now. I recorded several different videos that I'm going to be posting over time, but I also wanted to go live and just catch up with everyone and see how everybody has been. I have been managing. I'll tell you what, I'm doing better today than I was doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, that's for sure. Now I'm back to being one of those live for the weekend people again. Meaning the week is just, I do what I have to do to get by. And then the weekend comes and I can exhale and do things that I enjoy a little bit more. But this is just the beginning. I'm hoping for and imagining that by the time the next Big Brother season rolls around, I will have figured some different things out by then. That's my goal. Your strength and motivation is uplifting. Thank you, MC. I am a person who has never given up on anything. That's one thing you can count on. I've been beaten, knocked down. I've been the underdog many times, but I've never quit at anything. And I don't even know what quitting feels like. And I have not really given this that long of a go. Even though I have told you guys that I've had other YouTube pages, it's not like I was dedicating the type of time that it takes to succeed. I think that now is the longest stretch of time that I've put in the work towards myself. And I think that it's been good results within that span of time. So I just need to keep up with the consistency and the effort, keep putting in the work and showing up, trial and error, different research that I need to do. And eventually, everything is going to come together. That's what happened to me with fitness, where I was just plugging away at what I was doing for years. But for some reason, I couldn't crack the code of what exactly I needed to get to a point where I'm just maintaining instead of gaining and losing drastic amounts of weight every year. So during the pandemic is actually when I got to my lowest point of my life in that regard, and also the best point of my life, which is where I'm at right now. And being at the best point does not actually necessarily even mean best shape. It just means I'm now at a point where I've figured out my body. I figured out the things that I need to eat to keep myself where I am. I figured out how to maintain my motivation levels, that type of thing. Less variation and less going up and down. So I just wanted to give y'all an update of my week. I am soon. What date? What's the date today? Today is the 28th. So in about 4 days, I'm going to be reaching back out to this person who promised me this interview. And hopefully we're going to lock down a schedule for that. I also have different videos that I'm going to be dropping. And next week, we're going to be back on track, back on schedule. And I just look forward to seeing and connecting with all of you again. And I hope everyone has a great day and a great rest of your weekend. Talk to you soon.